Yo ho ho, Koala Crew. Good to see you back for another installment to SimCity. It's more like Sim Suburb at the moment. I don't even know if you'd call it a suburb. Anyway, we have our power set up. Excellent. Wind power. Very cyclical. We have our sewage treatment plant. Well, I don't know if it's a treatment plant so much as... Yeah, I think you got the idea from what just happened there. Yowzers. And of course, we have our hydro pumping station. Pumping all that hydro. As in H2O. Doing okay with the cash. We might as well start to expand the zoning. Okay, what do we want there? See, down here, this one is residential, next commercial, last is industrial. But to see more detail, you actually click on the zoning majigger, and then you'll see low, medium, high, wealth, basically demand. So at the moment we've got some demand for medium wealth housing, but we've got a bunch of demand for low wealth commercial. So I guess little shops and things like that. Why don't we do it here? And I guess why not over here as well? Give the people what they want. What's going on in there? Oh, the removalists just dropped some people off in their new home. What's going on there? What's that little symbol? Okay. I'll do it. Eventually. Yep. Okay, so they want a church. Or a house of worship. Well, a church is a house of worship, right? The Sims will decide what they will be worshipping, I guess. Or who, rather. Who, what, where, when. Yeah, we might as well do this. Beep, 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 bonk. Zonk. And a zinc. So, to get medium wealth, what do we do? There's a whole ton of statistical maps, I guess you'd call them. If we click down here, this here is a bit of a pain, but anyway. Yeah, you can see all these different data maps, okay? This one here is very useful. It looks like a Somalian's symbol. So it'll show us the land value. And up here, we can see, we can basically compare that to the map. At the moment, it's all low value because there's nothing of, how would you say, nothing to improve the value, right? But if we go over here where there's the industrial units, well, they will actually drag down property values, I guess because of pollution and things like, yeah, things like that. Can we see that somewhere? There's a stinky symbol somewhere. Here we go. There we go, stink. Oh, oh, it's off the, it's off the charts. Over here it's fine at the moment. Oh, did they all just flush at the same time? Anyway, enough of that fun. let's get back to the zoning. Okay. Well, there's demand for industrials. Good, I like to solve that quite quickly. And it's very easy to do because it doesn't really care about the land values or anything. So we still need more commercial, but let's try to solve the... Yeah. So this will lift the low value land, how'd you call it, rate, I guess, but anyway. And you can see that's $2, and that's, we'll call it $1, $2, $3. How about we put in... Oh, I'm a big fan of ponds myself. If only you knew, koalas, if only you knew. In my original home, I think I had, well, home, where I grew up, I ended up having, I think it was half a dozen ponds. Anyway, let's get this. Where do we think? Probably end up putting higher value stuff in the middle because it has a bigger spread. Why don't we? Just have to be very careful that you don't put anything too close to the road junction. Like, see that, for example, it looks like it lines up perfectly, but I think you might have to do it one click further than you assume. So we'll just do this to make sure that we don't run into trouble. And then we'll go boink. And there we see, it lifted the land values. Oh, critical. Something's really, they really want industrial, low value commercial, and medium value residential. Blink. But look at that, now we can see. Okay, so that's the upper end of low value, right? It's not quite that colour, is it? I feel like I'm going colourblind trying to see the difference between those two colours. Yeesh. We can quickly do some more industrial and commercial though. Why not? Why not? Okay, just do a little bit more here. That will help for a moment. And why don't we do some kind of sports thing? We'll go basketball. Ah, look at the look at how much land it improves. So when we overlap those two zones, it'll definitely be a bit of a woohoo moment. Okay, we'll leave this commercial zone unaffected, and we will just go plonk. Now that's definitely medium value, we saw that. I know the koala crew saw that, they're much more sharp-eyed than I am. Okay. It's going to be a bit of a, how'd you say, catch-22 for a while at the beginning because we just don't have all that much cash. And of course we are doing this, right, building our high density roads everywhere. Hang on, is any of this zoned? It's not. Well, that's a bit of a silly Billy moment, isn't it? A bit of a what are you doing knucklehead moment. Yeah, why not? Zoink. Industrial is still hungry. What are we thinking about here later? Well, we will cross that bridge when we get to it. Let's just keep doing this. We just don't want to get too close to the city because we have to remember, or to the residential, because we have to remember the downward impact and the downward pressure, I guess, that the industrial units put onto our residential zones. There we go. Where are my lines? There we are. Where's me loins? Cool. Get it zoned ASAP. Junk. We're actually doing pretty good as far as income goes for such a small. Well, what have we got? Yeah, it's only 600 people, and we're bringing in over 1,000 smackaroonies an hour. Now we can... I don't know if did we check this out in the first? Palomino City, here we go. Yeah, I think we did check it out, didn't we? That we can actually borrow money. But of course it will cost us extra. So 25,000 will end up costing, I think it's 27,880, is that? And we'll have to repay 170 an hour, 173, whatever it is. We probably will take on a loan at some point. What's he saying? Not enough freight producers. Well, I mean, there is land available for producers to take up. Champion. We still want more medium wealth housing. Yeah, we heard you the first time, buddy boy. Okay, it might be time to finish that road. Und then we can probably do that one, right? Why don't we put in another little park or something and boost those property values? We already got a basketball court, right? We'll do a tennis court. Well, that's a bit snobby. Somewhere like this. And that will also perhaps lift some of these to medium value. What about that? Not enough simoleons. We don't have enough of the moolah. Bit of a shame to see the zone go outside the usable area too, isn't it? Bit of a waste. A couple of minutes and we will have some cashish. A doink. Oh, there we are. We are moving up, Koala Crew. We are moving up. Don't tell us we can't cash in on the property boom. Can we? Oh, still not. You know, it's only... What did it say? It says it's $10. Per what? Per millimetre? I mean, that says 300. I think someone in Town Hall might be fudging the books. Oh yeah, look at it. Prime residences. I wonder if anybody in the audience sees a house that's similar to theirs. You can let us know in the comments, that'd be a bit of fun. Let's see if I can find my childhood home. There's a bit of an, not really an L shape. Oh. Kind of bit, yeah, kind of that shape it was. Gorgeous little place with an incredible garden. With a Acer palmatum, a Chinese maple that was about 15 metres wide. I don't think I've seen a bigger example or specimen even in Japan. That was a gorgeous tree, absolutely fantastic. But enough of the reminiscence. We have 2,400 big ones to spend. More of this. Yeah, they're still demanding the medium value stuff, huh? Yet another park or basketball, volleyball. Medium skate park. Let's throw down something for the young'uns. Or do we... we really need more roads so that we can then zone. We need a little bit of low there. We need some more commercial. Okay. Medium level commercial. So, what if we throw down a skatey park? 800. Whoa. That one's 800 too, but what's the difference? Raises medium. Raises medium. That one's zig-a-zang zang. That thing's huge. Why don't we go the huge one? Oh, look at it. Takes up half a block. Perhaps we'll put it off the main road, I wonder. Well, it's a bit isolated out here, isn't it? What about if we go... Yeah, don't forget those roads. That stuff can come back to bite us later. we'll just do that as a reference. Put in our super duper skate park. And we want some medium level commercial, right? Junk. Now, is that medium level? It looks like it's the... Low wealth. Junk. Medium. That's definitely medium, right? It's not high, is it? Is there a way to... I think we can do this. There we are, land value. Just on the cusp of going to medium. Which means if we do something quite cheap, but which overlaps, wavy path, straight path, colourful, tall rotary. That's only $100. Woohoo! Oh, oh, that is value. What if we do that? Or this. Junk. Now that looks like the value. Oh, it didn't push it up. I'll say what? Oh, this one's definitely medium. ¿Por qué? Yeah, that's definitely... We know that's this one, right? 100%. Yeah, that's this one. And that's this one. Cool. Okay, let's do some commercial there. How are we going for time there? Whoops, we've jumped over. Alright, we will... Okay, we'll bounce that right now. We'll keep pushing forward in the next installment, crew. So, as always, look after yourselves. And I'll see you very soon.